afternoon, everyone. Today, the course name is called Greener Emotion and ABB Greener Emotion. And particularly why is this emotion is because it's mainly catered or developed the course from the motion from the global side. Okay? Today, I think this whole day, this morning we already have a section about sustainability from other divisions. So now we continue to talk about the sustainability, but in motion category. Okay. As usual, safety first. So I guess I don't have to explain much because you all are here. No one is new into these premises, and as far as I know, there is no fire drill or anything else. So, any question about safety first in these premises? No. Okay, good. Move to next. This is not a typical workshop or training that we conducted previously. There is a little bit of element of sensitivity and topics that could lead to some personal opinion or feedback that will be very implant in your heart. So please respect the differences during this particular workshop. Just provide your opinion, stated your point across. You don't have to insist your opinion to other people. Okay? Just share your opinion, share your comment, whatever statement you have. Just respect the differences. Okay? And then do not do any assumption in the discussion or during the workshop. 3 is communicate and create a positive climate. Means don't critique or anything. Just continue to say, hey, please tell me more, learn more, and sort of like this. Always have the positive thing in mind when you have the discussion. Number 4 is follow the instruction and act necessary because there will be a lot of cards going around. And then I need you to really follow the instruction because the card also very complicated. And some of the words they use also very bombastic, and I also not too sure what it means. So you all need to discuss it and understand it, okay? And then it's always okay to say I don't know. That applies to me and as well as you all. Okay? Clear? Good? Yes. Before I go on, I need to introduce myself as a trainer. Okay? So I'm from the division of motor and drive. Okay, I started my career. If some of you might not know, I started my career as R&D engineer in a Japanese electronic company since 2005, and then throughout the years, local management, regional role, and all these things. And recently, I was appointed as a sustainability champion in this region and also certified as a, not say certified, qualified to be climate risk facilitator. And this is the workshop that they actually introduced to boost up a little bit of awareness on the climate change and what's the urgency of it. So personally, I like to train, I like to coach, and I like to share my experiences to whoever are meeting me. Okay, or just within India. Then next, we will have Namala. Yeah, you want to introduce yourself? Exactly what you give me.
I think most of you, I know most of you, and also I don't know quite a lot of you. I've been this is my 16th year. So I've done comms and then also covered sustainability as I moved along, customer satisfaction, NPS, anything that anyone didn't want to do ended up on my plate. But my greatest passion is always comms and of course sustainability. So when Vivian asked me to join, to support her, I was more than willing to help because I know this is going to be an eye-opener. Because I did go through this training, it was an eye-opener. There will be a lot of discussions, and as Vivian said, don't be confrontational, be open. Yeah? So that's that.
Good. Any question about the trainers? Thank you so much. this particular workshop is to understand the urgency of the climate change and raise awareness, and how you can play a role or leverage the sustainability with customer or someone around you. Okay? The objective is, this is particularly, I put it up here just to test at the end of the workshop. You will be able to at least name 3 causes of climate change, 3 implications from the climate change, 3 key pillars of APP's sustainable strategy, and name at least 1 risk and 1 opportunity that related to sustainability. So these 3 particular objectives will be circulated within this workshop, and also the APP concept, how we develop it. Okay? Clear? Then the agenda. This is just a brief one. Okay? There will be a welcome, which I already conducted. Then there will be an ice breaking. So the ice breaking section will be a little bit related to sustainability. So each of you have to just follow the instruction and let us know how is your opinion. There will be a video, the purpose agenda by one of our ex-ABB. Then we will start the game, which is the climate flex. Then after that, there is no break, even though there's a break, there's no break in between. Okay? So we will just continue until ABB debrief is where we actually link this whole concept to ABB portfolio or ABB strategy. And then after that will be the conclusion and the key takes away from this particular workshop, and how you actually develop your thinking from the concept of climate change all the way to ABB, and how you can play your role into this society. Okay? No break in between. If you need to take a call, you can just slowly walk out from this door only. And then if you need urgency to go to the ladies and gentles, just as you like. Okay? Good? So now, ice-breaking session. So each of you have to briefly introduce yourself. I guess name could be very fast one. Function-wise, I guess some of you are not really. Oh, it's from motion. Correct? Oh! X-motion. And then, so you just mention your name, and then job function. Where are you from means related to either your country, and the rest Malaysian, please mention where your hometown is. Okay? Your hometown is. Okay? And then the second question is, what is the last non-eco-friendly action you have done? Non-eco-friendly. Okay? Third one is, what is the last eco-friendly action you have? Okay? Very tough? Not exactly very tough. It's very easy. It's daily thing or something big, something small is also possible. Okay? Okay, shall we start with, I will not start with myself. Because whenever I start, then everybody will follow the same concept. I also don't want this season person to start as well. I'll go with, okay, Joyce, semi-season. Starting his experience. Up to you. It's up to you.
Okay, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Joyce. I think most of you have seen me before. My background is supply chain management, but I'm also doing quality, and I like how she has said risk and opportunity, which is part of the integration of the ISO 9001 audit program. And I'm actually a local from Kuala Lumpur. Thank you.
Second question.
Last non-eco-friendly is we had a training 2 days back, and we used those paper cups, like what Siri just said this morning. So I just used that cup and then throw away the cup. So that was non-eco-friendly. And the last eco-friendly is I do a lot of recycling whenever I do online shopping. There's a lot of those boxes that come, so I always drop it at the One Utama, and then I get points as an incentive of spending at One Utama. Yeah, thank you.
I didn't know the incentive for that. I was
Hello, everyone knows me. My name is Shelly. I'm from HR, also representing the HR function and robotics as well. I'm from Malacca, born in water and then throw it. That also means what is the last eco-friendly action we did? I cannot think of anything, sorry.
Thank you. Okay, so next one.
Hi everyone, I'm Chu from YM. Then my job is for sales support, come with logistics support. So I'm from Kuala Lumpur. So the last one and
Non-eco-friendly. Okay, let's think of the eco-friendly.
now I'm going to shopping mall and buy everything my recycle bag. Don't use the plastic bag already.
There is one extra positive. Okay, nice, so cool.
My name is Raja. Sorry. My name is Raja. My work is spare parts. And I'm local from here. The second and third is not much.
Maybe it must be something eco-friendly, non-eco. Not much. Okay, I will focus more on you in the workshop. Okay? Because these ones, I have to excuse this because some of them might not really have this kind of thinking about eco and non-eco. So through this workshop, it will value in one another. Okay? No problem. Next one.
Thanks for mentioning my name. So, my name is Vincent Lam. My job function is I'm from MOSC, service sales specialist, handling southern region of Malaysia, from Malacca up to Johor. Then okay, the question 2 and 3.
Where are you from?
Yeah, sorry. Where am I from? I'm actually born in Kuala Lumpur, and my hometown is in Pantai Rebis, Perak. Yeah, that's my father's kampung. Then for question 2 and 3, actually, I think myself is quite an eco-friendly person because at my house there's a lot of plastic bottle, glass bottle, and all the boxes when we order the things online. So even my wife called me last time. Because too many these recyclable items in the home. So when the thing is full, then I'll get to the recycle bin to put it there.
Okay.
Then non-eco-friendly, maybe I would say driving to the office.
Okay, thank you. I will not mention your name. Please, next one.
Good afternoon all. I'm Peter from East Malaysia. My role is right now is I was previously a service engineer for Drive, and then 2018 was taking over this after sales service for based in East Malaysia, Bintulu, and covering East Malaysia area region, including this Sarawak, Sabah, Sarawak, for Drive specifically. And then myself actually also from Sarawak, Miri. And the last non-eco-friendly things, what I think is I'm different than Listen. I don't do recycling for all those recyclable materials, so I always just throw in rubbish.
Then the eco one.
The eco one, I like to keep battery, the car battery, the used car battery, always keep it as a standby battery.
So reuse.
Reuse for like some sort of the testing.
Okay. Good. This is
Okay.
Thank you.
You will know me, I think. Laurent from Robotic, job function, trying to run the show for Robotic. My kampung is Tanjung Malim in Perak. the car, my new car. That's not, it's questionable. It's non-eco-friendly, but yet I've been really trying to find the least non-eco-friendly car.
Yeah, that's the car you are driving.
The Kia Carnival. It's a huge one, but diesel engine, and honestly, the consumption is quite okay. You manage to get 6.3 liter for 100 kilometers on the highway. So it's for such a huge car, it's not good. But that's definitely the last non-eco-friendly action that I've done. This number 3, constant battle every morning to switch off the lights after my kids. Go after them because of the aircon. They are not in the room to keep the aircon running. So this kind of thing. So it's more about switching off appliances when they are not used. Good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Jax. So I'm actually from NYM Product Sales Specialist. I'm actually born in KL, but my hometown is actually from below Perak. So in case you guys don't know, then yeah, chicken cookies, and the one that people try to throw the few homes into the KK marks. So everyone should know what's it is. It's not me, it's not me. So what is the last non-eco-friendly action that I did? Actually, I think I did all the while because my father is a car mechanic. So I personally, I still like fuel consumption engines. And I'm a mechanical engineer, so I'm sorry. So instead of changing to the EV cars, I changed that to a consumption engines. Yeah. So my car is non-EV. I decided not to go for EV. It's not in my picture as well. The only eco-friendly things that actually I started is because I'm the other son. So at home, all the different appliances for the lights, I think I'm the one who change. So I decided to change the old types into the LED ones. Yeah. So this is what I'm doing. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hi everybody, my name is Prabhat, and my job function is global customer support for IC Low Voltage Motor. And where I'm from, Sungai Petani, Kedah. And the second question, non-eco-friendly action that I did. I think the last one would be driving to office today. So it is some carbon, yeah, and then what is eco-friendly action? I think the last one, okay. Eco-friendly, I think maybe last week I bought a boring pizza, so I rejected to use the plastic bag. So what I did is I used a box from my car. There's a food box, and then ask them to put inside the box.
Hello everyone, so my name is Yoxi from MOIN, and then I'm working as the Global Customer Support for the Asia regions, and I'm from Siamat Johor. The last non-eco-friendly actions that I did is that I think I request the straw from McDonald's. And then the last eco-friendly action is that usually I would donate my old clothes to the H&M. And then for your information, you will get the 10% off. And also, I will frequently recycle all those packaging boxes, which is from Lazada, Shopee, and all those stuff.
Hi, I'm Zay from GCS as well, NYM. I'm from KL local, but my hometown is Perak, Ipoh. Okay, so what is the last non-eco-friendly? I will always use 2 to 3 tissue to dry my hand after toilet. Maybe 2 or 3. Then what is the last eco-friendly action that I did? I always switch off the electricity when I don't use the thing.
I think last few years I started to do recycle. I try to keep from small box until the big box, and then to put it in a segregated area. But then nobody support me in the house. Sometimes I have to go to the rubbish and pick up all the things that they throw, and then I have to put it back. Then I get scolded. Okay, doesn't matter. Then after that, I just okay, so I just move on and I try to educate them until now also. So I never give up on that stage.
am I from? I am KL. KL, in KL. What is my last non-eco-friendly? Actually, this morning I took out nasi lemak, then I use last eco-friendly action. Okay, whenever I visit KL, like KLCC or KL, I try to take public transport.
Okay, I'm MODP for the project sales. And then actually I'm not from I'm from born in KL, now live in Penang. Last month eco friendly. I also don't know what. I can say that we drive more. Nearby I also use a car usually, not too hot.
Or your motorbike.
Also lazy already. Too hot, not too hot. Using aircon but a lot of reason. Okay, then eco-friendly, so you still will do something on recycling, and then send to the shop who can do all the recycling job. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Chen Hui. I'm now working as a freelance promoter from HRDC. So I'm from Sedia. And the last non-eco-friendly thing I do, I would say, unfortunately, the aircon in my study is still non-inverter without any reason. And then the last eco-friendly thing I normally do is I try to use both sides of the paper, or scribble everything out of the full paper before I recycle it away.
Okay, number 3 is the last eco-friendly. They also agree paper cup and then recycle that. So, thank you.
Everyone, Farisa from MODP. My job function is actually design proposal, but I'm also supporting project management for project sales. I'm from Bantar Rubis Perak. I'm surprised that design is also from there. The last non-eco-friendly, I would say I did grocery shopping, but I forgot to bring my shopping bag. And number 3, because I'm moving in a new house, so I bought all the appliances with LED tag or inverter.
Good afternoon. My name is Iseng. Job function is channel partner sales in MODP. I'm a worker for Kuala Lumpur. So I just mentioned the eco-friendly first because I'm quite similar to others. I will do recycling, then I myself also try to support in all those eco-friendly products like LED lights and so on. And non-eco-friendly things, I think sometimes we a very small thing, but we always forget. Sometimes forget to switch off the lights. Sometimes over the night, fans without rushing. I think kind of small thing I think we need to be
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anwar. I'm a technical engineer for MODP. We provide technical support to local and also channel partners. And then I'm from Terengganu. Okay, and then what is the last non-eco-friendly? So this morning actually, when I take shower, I leave my own aircon on, so that when I enter the room, it's cold. And the last eco-friendly action that I did is last weekend I found out some of the recyclable material like box, papers, old shirts, and I sent to the recycle place.
Hello, I'm Emily. I'm from MYM. I'm BM Proposal, mostly supporting project sales, and I'm local based in KL. And what is the last non throw the dustbin for the plastic cup. Okay, then what is the last eco-friendly action you did? Usually I will collect my used soap and lotion, all those. Then there's this one program in Occitan where they will collect like if 10, then I will get a free hand cream or lotion. So I will collect, then they will have a different like soap or lotion and hand cream. Yeah, so.
Oh, when there's a reward, there's an action.
Hi everyone, my name is Benny. So my job function is I'm a sales specialist for IC LB Motor. Where I'm from Miri, Sarawak. Yeah, so the last eco-friendly action that I did is also like usual. So sometimes when I went out from my house, I didn't turn off the lights and also the fan. Yeah. So what is the last eco-friendly action that I did is I have a very eco-friendly girlfriend. So that's the answer.
Benny, this section is recorded.
Hello, I'm Kate. I'm sales specialist. I'm from Mod. The last non-eco-friendly things I did was like I did my engine on while I wait my husband to buy grocery from the market. Then like many of you, so the eco-friendly things that I usually do is like to segregate. I bring those recyclable paper, battery, glasses, recycle.
My name is Megakimi. I'm a technical sales support for MOIM. Born in KL, stay, grow in Puchong, now stay in Savijaya. 3 days ago. What is the last non-eco-friendly action that I did this morning? I didn't recycle my cooking oil. Yes. But if my wife wash the dishes, she will recycle the cooking oil. But I'm lazy. What is the last eco-friendly action that I did is I didn't take any receipts, paper receipt from the whenever I buy anything because if I have the paper I need to recycle the paper. So the first action, don't take the receipt.
Hi everyone, I'm Ian from MYN. I'm the technical sales support for China partner in the motor department, and I'm from Kajang. The last non-eco-friendly action I did was forgetting to close the lights before I slept yesterday. But the last eco-friendly action was, what I did was I tried to change the compound lights of my house to all solar lightings with battery, so that reduced the electricity bill.
Hi everyone, I'm Milik. I'm the controller for motion, previously also supporting the robotics business. So I'm from Ipoh. I'm staying just next to Vivian. Okay, the last eco-friendly action I did, I actually brought my girl to the plant tree workshop. Yeah, so there now she learned about the climate change, how to do a natural fertilizer, how to plant a tree, and learn about different type of soil. And at the end of the workshop, you get to adopt 3 plants. So what I did is I keep 2 of the plants. Not the 3. Yeah, at least I saved one. The last eco-friendly action I did is we have just installed the solar panel in my house.
Hello, my name is Avi. Okay, what's my job function? I am from FOSC. I station in Penang, taking care of the sales service. And where are you from? Yeah, I'm from. It's quite complicated. I born in Kuala Kangsar, Perak, and then I moved to Alaska, and then currently stay in Penang. So what is the last not eco-friendly that I did? Recently I just go because I enjoy coffee. So every time I go and buy a coffee, then now I think most of the shop they are not providing sometimes the drink, yeah, while you are driving for fun. Yeah, that's right. So the last eco-friendly action, okay, most of the time when I went shopping with my wife, so we will carry the goodie bag. So we are not using the plastic bag or whatever. And yeah, the most important, the goodie bag is for everything.
Hi everyone, it's me again. So I'm happy to see that there are few people from Malacca, so they can set up association. Because I but don't ask me where the best chicken rice ball is. I'm vegetarian. Okay, what's the eco-friendly habit that I have? So every night I make it a point before I go to bed to walk all around my house, inside, outside I don't, but inside, to switch off all the lights which are not being used, and that is purely because my electricity bill is really, really high. So I try to do that every day, and non-eco-friendly, this is a battle between me and my mother, because I live with my parents. So my mother insists on wrapping things that are not frequently used, like your plates and stuff, you take out only when guests are in the house. So she wraps them in plastic layer after layer. So I tell her, I said, why do you do that? It's not eco-friendly. And she said, okay, so when guests come, you're going to take it out and wash it, so you're going to waste water as well, right? So that's the point. So it's still a battle that's going on, and I'm not sure who has a point, a stronger point. So that's about me.
Okay, that's for myself. Hey Vivian, I'm actually taking care of the business of motor and drive, and where I'm from Ipoh, really Ipoh. My hometown is in Ipoh, yes, next to Biling hometown also. So what is the last non-eco-friendly action? I'm still, yeah, correct the car, yes. I'm still arguing whether it's the EV really eco or not. Yes, and because of that, from I think 1 year back or 2 years back, I started to wear sports shoe. If you all notice, I changed from heel to sports shoe. That is because few things. One, I buy grocery, I walk. I used to buy grocery with everything in the car, even though I'm not using the bag. Everything in the car. But one time I drive and then I come back. Save my time, save my transportation, whatever. But now I have to accompany my husband, buy daily grocery and walk to buy. So no car, no plastic bag, carry everything. So this is why I need to use my sports shoe nowadays. Second thing is the gym. You notice how I sit down. Okay, I used to do a lot of exercise at home with the aircon. So because of that, I have to wake up a little bit early, 15 minutes earlier, to go to the nearby condo where I invested, and I use the gym there because I don't need to switch off the aircon at home. So in one way, I'm sharing the resources. In one way, just like co-sharing the car, So going to the gym, walking to the gym is one way, that I think that it can actually become eco-friendly. So, non-eco-friendly, I mentioned. So from this particular exercise, thank you so much for everyone sharing. There are a few points that I pick up is actually one. Why do you define your girlfriend as You see, I don't want you to explain, no need, okay? But I want you to think, all of you to think, why one person will define and immediately you all will laugh that you can brand label someone as eco-friendly. So there must be certain standard there or something that she or he done that actually make him very eco-friendly from the way he or she do business. So this is one point I take. Then the second one is actually the standard level of eco-friendly. Why throwing a recyclable cups into a dustbin is called non-recyclable? Because we are using recyclable item, but by throwing it into a wrong bin, is deemed not eco. So these are the small little things that you pick up. It also tells you the level of eco-friendly standard in your mind. So by picking up all these little things, you can see where is the little improvement you can do in your life. For example, like switching off the lights, changing the LED light, and all these are very little thing that you can do to contribute to all this action. So thank you very much for everyone sharing. So now I would like to move into the next one, which is to share the video from our ex-ABB, who is the lead of this motion. Oh no, I forgot his name. Josh, yes, Josh. Okay. So I don't know whether the audio.
A very warm welcome, motion colleagues. I'm delighted to be joined today by Tash and Eric to discuss the Greener in Motion workshop. Eric, coming to you first, what is the Greener in Motion workshop?
We are very excited to welcome you for Greener in Motion. This workshop is designed for you. It's about building your confidence in sustainability and making you comfortable to engage with customers in daily conversations. And as you all know, sustainability is a vital part of our strategy and is at the top of our agenda.
Thank you, Eric. And continuing on with that idea, Tarek, why is sustainability so important?
I mean, you can see in the world. Look at the impact of energy, look at the fact that we want to move out, reduce emissions. It's great news for our business, but it also for our society. So think about sustainability in a movement as something that supports motion and also supports the society.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tarek. And Eric, anything to add to that?
Yeah, I think looking at with regards to our customers and partners and suppliers, more and more of them reach out to us and we ask, hey guys, can you help us? Can you explain what we can do more in order to drive the low carbon society forward? And as a motion, we are very much at the center of the movement. It is our products that can change the world because it's all about efficiency. It's about saving electricity and therefore saving carbon. So I think we are right at the spot to really make a difference.
And you mentioned a really good point there, customers. And we often say at Motion that customers is where we make the biggest difference. Tarek, do you get contacted by customers a lot? And what kind of questions are they asking?
I mean, the reality of today is, can you do it? That's the reality. But very soon after that is, what is the most efficient solution that we can help us reduce our carbon emissions? So, as a technology leader, they expect immediate carbon answers. There's motion, which is the center point of the energy revolution, of the energy shift. We are expected, and we should be able to use solutions, explain how our products are working. And I see that from many CEOs that I've met so far, but also other customers in general are excited about the opportunity. And ultimately, it's great to feel good because we're doing good for society. And that's exactly what we want.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tarek. And sticking with you, Tarek, any final thoughts you'd like to share with our colleagues joining this workshop today?
Yeah, look, we all have an opportunity to make a difference, not only in the lives of our customers and our partners, but more importantly, make a positive contribution to society by reducing emissions. The way we will do it, very simple. 45% of electricity goes to electric motors. We have the most efficient portfolio. We combine them with the drives. Now you can have almost an auto-drive effect in efficiency and cost. So let's not forget, our portfolio not only reduces emissions, but also saves a lot of money for our customers and for society to reinvest in things and applications which really need support for development. So, if your colleagues in Global Services, please participate in the workshop because that will help you understand the opportunities, but also increase your competence to engage with our customers. This is all for you, and we hope that you participate and take the message forward.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that's quite clear message from the leaders. Eric Laboli is still with ABB. Only the two other gentlemen. One is already not here with ABB, another one is going to ABB. Okay, next, I think the objective I don't need to repeat again. So basically is to bring the awareness of this climate change, sustainable strategy of ABB, identify the risks and the opportunity that we can, and how we can actually enable people to understand the climax, the strategy and turning into an action. So before I start this particular workshop, I want to hear from you. Have you ever discussed anything about climate change with anyone else? Whether it's the community, friends, colleague, customer? Yes? How was the discussion? Is it very complicated, stressful? How do you tell people climate? For me, I give example. If I talk to my mom about climate change, zero. What is that? What climate change? We will be hotter on the aircon now. You know, some people in such a way, but when you talk to the kids, they will tell you about planting the tree, recycle stuff, and all these things. But what exactly is climate change? How do you discuss it or make people understand the urgency? Maybe you can share.
Well, I guess nowadays it's kind of becoming very obvious because you see weather patterns that are changing, some crazy thing happening in places where, like what happened in Dubai, middle of the desert, and then a huge thunderstorm and a lot of water just coming out of nowhere. You see, even right now it's a bit funny, Switzerland, you have huge changes in temperature. What I mean with this is 25 degrees, it's springtime in Switzerland now, so 25 degrees over the weekend, and 2 days later snow. And there's many parts of Switzerland right now, it's like a second winter. Normally it does not happen. You might have a little bit of snow, just 30 minutes and then it melts right away. But the areas where they got 40 centimeters of snow at the end of April, which is something you don't usually see unless it's very high in the mountains. But this is all the way down to low level. So I think everyone is becoming aware that there are changes. Even here, okay, Malaysia has always been hot, but it's hotter than hot. It's getting hotter. So everyone can feel it and can argue exactly what's the cause, and it's just part of a bigger pattern and there's nothing to do with climate change. No, I think it's related to that, and more people are becoming aware of it.
Yes. So when people are aware, do you see has anything, or any company or personal or any organization that actually strategize to really understand this climate and take action into it? Except
Well, if I can just mention, because earlier this week we had a workshop at MITI, and MITI is really trying to engage with MSMEs, so middle and small enterprise, small and medium enterprise in Malaysia, to bring awareness about ESG topic. Of course, one aspect is commercial, because if as a company you do not have specific goals, you are not measuring your greenhouse gas emission as a minimum, and you want to export out of Malaysia, you're going to be in trouble. So it's like a must. Doesn't mean that you're really committed to it, but if you want to export, then you're going to have to do it anyway. So they want to bring awareness for this, but also make people understand what is sustainability about and why. And so that's coming. For sure, all the MNCs, especially if you're based in Europe and the US as well, if you don't do it, you're out, because everyone is doing it and everyone is putting the strategy together. But to push it down to the smaller companies, that's happening. It's good to see. It's going to take a long time to get things rolling, but
it's going to take a long time. It always starts with a big company where they see the value or they see the benefit, but when it comes to someone who can really change the mindset and put it into action or support the company in doing all this thing or his own company, it's not there yet. So that's why this particular workshop is really go down into individual, aside recycling all the material, it's also changing their mindset in doing things for the community and also for its own company. So this particular workshop is actually invented in 2016 by Centric Regenbach. Okay, if you all need the name, you can come to me. Okay. He is actually the climate change expert and the formerly director of Chief Project, Teacher and Consultant. So he's involved in all this climate study and everything. But this particular workshop, why is adopted by ABB? Because it's actually drilled down into the real issue and how it's developed, becoming what happened in Dubai. So from the beginning, human activity all the way to the scenario in Dubai. So this guy actually has, he gives students some IPCC graph and all these things to connect. So IPCC is one of the NGO associations where they do a lot of report study and all these things. So I have, don't know how many, 50 countries, more than 1,600 report. All these people are reading all these climate environment topics in order to work out this particular workshop with the game for it. So that's why I have to give credit for this particular guy, Centric, to create all this workshop, and ABB adopted it. And to be transparent, ABB actually paid for this particular workshop game as a group level. So whatever we are doing now is actually paid at the group level. And if I conducted it into customer, I have to pay the commercial fee. But in ABB, there is already a group level fees has been paid. So that's why I needed, one of my responsibilities is to educate as much as ABB employee I can, even though it's billing to motion, to bring this awareness to each of you where actually it's benefit. Okay, one way ABB internally is own self. Okay? So you will not want to know more about this guy, then I will just give you the name and then you just Google. But recently he just retired from this particular company, climate freak company itself. I think he moved on to another because this is already quite established. Someone has been taking over to continue running this particular research. Okay? So let's start the game. I need you all already in the group, right? So you can see the paper on this. This is actually the fundamental paper that you have, okay? I will give you a set of cards, okay? And based on the set of cards, you will just look at the card graph and then look at the back description. Each of you just take the card and read it to all of you and discuss what exactly is that, okay? You should be the first set. consequences of climate change. Causes and effect, consequences, okay? You have roughly 5 to 10 minutes. You can take a look at the picture and each of you can read out the description behind. You can read out the description behind to your group member. Okay, to your group member. You can read the description behind to understand and map it out. Yes, you can read. You can read. Yes. I'll give you a simple example. For example, by using fossil fuel, you have CO2 emission. So that's cause and effect. So, yes. There's no right and wrong answer. There's no right and wrong answer. So you choose how you see in causes and consequences. This one will not be ready from this one. How sea level is the
Because your temperature rise, that's why you get
You don't need to be really like this because it can be also like because CO2 emissions reduces a lot of things, increasing greenhouse gas emissions and temperature magma or sea level this way as well. So you have to think what action or what this will cause, what this will cause. So if it's really like you see this when you discuss and say it can cause this and this, right, then it is reduced. So if not, then you say this one, then this one, or this one. Then you can reduce. So read the game and then try to understand.
I think this one will also come to temperature, sea level rise, something we are but the problem is the number. We represent our team member
basically, this water is hotter than this water.
But yeah, but the ice.
Oh, I hear it already, right? Sea level is Nothing else because sea level. You are trying to understand so why this You know why? There's a description. Okay, just think of melting ice cube in a glass of